Thank you for clicking on this video. I do appreciate it. With that being said, Robert Downey Jr. back as Dr. Doom. Some people are pretty much just like,
Hail the conquering hero.
well, the rest of us are pretty much like, yeah, let's talk about it real quick. If you did not know, all two of you, San Diego Comic-Con is going on, and we just learned last night that Robert Downey Jr. is back as Dr. Doom. I don't know if he's going to be Victor Von Doom, and all morning, all last night, I'm just so mixed about, like, as much as I'm just like, okay, Robert Downey Jr. is back, that's great. I'm also kind of just like, Robert Jr. is back, that's great. I'm just so torn because I just feel like this is Marvel being desperate. Let's just admit it. They're being desperate at this point. They're playing it safe. Sometimes it's not bad being playing it safe, but it's also kind of admitting but not admitting that you made some mistakes along the line. My first instinct right off the top, I'm just like, oh, so the whole Kang thing is just, that's just done. That's just over. The whole like past 4 years, building up the whole multiverse and building up the whole Kang dynasty and this, that, and the third. Now Jonathan Majors is out the picture. It's just like, Kang, nope. Dr. Doom. And it's just like, again, it just shows that the kinks in the armor are just chinking. It's just like, spoilers for Deadpool and Wolverine. There's a point in the movie where Deadpool pretty much just like, okay, can we all admit this whole multiverse thing is, it's not worked out. There's been a lot of missteps. Let's just take the L. Who knew that was just really Disney being like, yeah, audience, the multiverse, we fucked up. Now, let's get rid of that Kang, you bring on the Doom. I just think that, Robert Downey Jr.? Robert? All love Robert Downey Jr., yes, but it's just like him as Dr. Doom. There's so many other people who could have been Dr. Doom. So many. I remember someone saying Cillian Murphy is Dr. Doom, and I'm just like, he crushed it as Oppenheimer. Bring him in the MCU as Dr. Doom. You could have built him up in the Fantastic Four, and then he'd be Avengers, what's it called now? Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars, and then boom, reset the whole universe, and there you go. Now we're gonna bring in Robert Downey Jr. I think he's gonna be Dr. Doom in Doomsday. So he's like gonna have like no build up or whatever. Or maybe the movie will be like 3-4 hours long, and he'll have like first half of the movie all build up, and then like, yeah, it faces the Avengers, which also goes to say like, what Avengers? Who's left? I think the Avengers are being reassembled in Captain America: Brave New World, and we also learned through a lot of shit we learned in Comic-Con. Mantium is now what Celestials are made out of, so now it's like, oh, so the plot of Captain America is revealed now. Pretty much the U.S. and other forces that be are trying to control, what was that Celestial's name? I forgot. You didn't see Eternals. I don't blame you. And then what, they're fighting for control over this new metal that the Celestials made out of. It's antimantium, it's indestructible, and yeah. But again, back to Victor Von Doom and Robert Downey Jr. I just feel like he is so Tony Stark that it's just like, yeah, are you really going to be able to differentiate the two? Because Robert can't play Tony Stark as Victor Von Doom. Like I said, we don't know he's going to be Victor Von Doom. We just know that he's going to be Dr. Doom. He could be a Tony Stark variant. I know the comic book people are like, he's Iron Man, he is Dr. Doom in the comics, so comic. And just like, yes, the source material, yeah, but it's just like, you could have got somebody, you could have did this totally different. Do you think Robert Downey Jr. is it's not even so much if he's the best pick, but it's just like, Robert? Just Marvel playing safe. They're just playing safe. They're not taking risks. And it just like, again, another spoiler for Deadpool. Just a lot of spoiler for Deadpool and Wolverine. In the movie, we get Chris Evans back as Johnny Storm. And like I said, I had an epiphany when I woke up from the news last night. I was just like, you know what? I talked to my brother, and he's just like, Marvel just being lazy. I'm just like, they are being lazy because pretty much they're not taking risks no more. Just pretty much being like, okay, let's just bring back what worked. We're bringing back Chris Evans. People love him. Bring him back. Bring back Robert Downey Jr. People love him. Bring him back. Bring back the Russo brother because they mud us billions of dollars. But the last two Avengers movies, bring it back. We're just not getting no new blood, no new nothing, no new ideas, and it's just lazy. And it's just like, you just feel like they're not taking risks no more. Everyone's playing it safe, and maybe it's like, maybe that's the best call, I guess, to play it safe, but it's also just like, if you play it safe, then you can't bring in no new ideas, and everything's gonna feel like what came before. I just feel like, for me, RDJ, he left his legacy as Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man in the Infinity Saga. Wrapped it up perfectly. Boom. Retire with greatness. Retire on top. But now to bring him back, it's just kind of like Marvel's riding that dangerous line of just like tarnishing the legacy that he left behind in Infinity War. Make it simpler. It's just like, imagine they make like a trilogy or something. Okay, even better. Remember the Toy Story trilogy? Like, okay, Toy Story 1, 2, 3, perfect, boom, ended off like that. Then you do Toy Story 4, just like, well, that could work, and you know, it was okay, it wasn't bad, it was pretty good. And then do Toy Story 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, and they just kind of just be like, these other movies, if they get worse and worse and worse, it just kind of tarnishes the legacy that the original trilogy did. In that kind of mindset like that. Just like, yeah, we keep bringing back Robert Downey Jr. We keep bringing back all these previous Marvel characters as variants, and the MCU just feels like it doesn't evolve. That's the word I want to say. It doesn't evolve. I know sometimes I'm going on a rant, but I'm just like, I know there's 1,000 videos talking about, oh man, Tony Stark's back, we love it. Yeah. I don't think it's a good idea to bring back Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom. I don't mind Dr. Doom being like introduced in this new phase that they're doing with the multiverse. I'm just like, it could have been played by anybody else. Give somebody else a chance. Bring in Cillian Murphy. Now, I'm not blind. Maybe they will pull an Uno reverse and be like, oh yeah, here's the variant of Dr. Doom, but then here's the Earth 616 secret timeline Victor Von Doom. Boom. And then we'll be like, oh, okay, well, I guess it wasn't all shit. I don't know. Who knows? We'll just see. This is literally a definition of we will see. This movie is being talked about. This movie hasn't even filmed yet, and everyone's already talking about it. They're hyped about it. Of course, I'm going to see it opening day. Of course, I'm still concerned, because I'm just like, Marvel, are you being lazy? Bringing back these familiar actors, not even characters, bringing back familiar actors. I know shit has not been working right for these past couple of years with Marvel, but it just feels like bringing back Russo brothers, bringing back Chris Evans, bringing back Robert Downey Jr. It just feels like you're breaking that, in case of emergency, break glass. You're breaking that and just getting desperate. I'm just saying, if you feel the same, comment below, let me know. Let's talk about it. RDJ back as Dr. Doom. Like I said, it's not like this movie's coming out like next week or something. We're just like, what the fuck? Got a couple years, so we still have many Marvel movies to come. News could change and shit could happen. So we'll see. This is just my 2 cents. So have a great rest of your Sunday. Good start to your week. See you guys in the next video. And as always, subscribe. Until next time.